Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before, and thank you so much for tuning in as always. Today I'm really excited because I am going to show you a look that I create using my favorite palette, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This palette is amazing. It has so many everyday shades in it. You can create so many different looks with it as well. It has cool tone, warm tone, and neutral tone browns. So all the browns that you would ever need. It also has shimmer shades. It has olive green, has cranberry and cola shades. It has a fun little lavender purple shade. So it has different shades as well, but it also has all of the neutrals you would ever possibly need. So if you are not really into using color a lot, this is a really fabulous palette, but you could also incorporate color into it as well with the Candied Violet or the Strawberry Bonbon Pale Pink shade. Anyways, it smells like chocolate. It is so awesome, and I use this pretty much every week. Actually, I do use it every week. And I wanted to share with you a smoky-eyed look using it. So I know that I do really smoky looks a lot, and that's just because it's my preference. If you guys want to see something like just fresh-faced, easy to do, that's not smoky or dark, let me know, and I will absolutely do that. But I just love smoky looks. So I did this dark brown and cranberry shimmer eye with a very easy lash and no eyeliner. And I just paired it with a nude lip, and I did very soft face makeup so that the drama was on the eye. Anyways, if you are interested in seeing this look, please stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you so much, and I will see you in just a second. Hey guys, okay, so first I am going to prime the eyelids and up to the brow bone using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I just buff it in with my finger. And then I'm going to go in with White Chocolate from the Chocolate Bar palette on a flat shader brush. This is a large shader brush, and I'm just going to put that all over the brow bone and the lid to make sure that the primer isn't tacky. Then I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush and dipping into this beautiful milk chocolate shade. I'm going to buff this into the outer V and the crease of my eye. This is a deeper shade than what I normally go in with initially, but I want this to be a very deep look. So with this shade, I am going to really buff it out and make sure it's blended seamlessly. This is going to take a little bit of time. In real time, I think it took me about 5 or 6 minutes, but it is worth it in the end, I promise you. And it is such a beautiful, rich brown. I love it. And I just go back into that outer V and just keep on blending. Now I'm going into the shade Amaretto. This is a beautiful burgundy shimmer shade. And I'm using my MAC 242 synthetic shader brush. I'm just going to coat that all over my lid to start. And then once I have that down, I'm going to spritz my brush with Fix Plus from MAC. And I'm going to put another coat of this on. This is going to make it shine so beautifully and really show off the shimmer and the shadow. So I'll just go back over the entire lid with that. Now I'm going to go into the shade Salted Caramel, which is a beautiful transition shade, and I'm going to use that to blend out that milk chocolate on the top. It's going to help to eliminate any harsh lines, and it's going to create a gradient effect to go from a tan shade to a brown to the darker red. So it really helps pull the look together. Then going into Cherry Cordial, I am going to deepen up the outer V and pull it into my lower crease as well. I'm not going to go up too high with it, but I am going to put it up into the crease a little bit, and I'm really going to focus it on the outer V. And then just whatever's left after I have it on the outer V, I'll pull it into the crease. So I'm not going in with a lot of product into the crease. Now with nothing on my brush, I'm going to just buff out the edges again to make sure everything's buffed out and blended really nicely. Then I'm going to go to my face for a second. I'm going to prime with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This primer is pretty much an exact dupe for the Hourglass Veil Primer. They feel the exact same. Then I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and I just use my finger and dab that all over my face. And then I go in with a damp beauty blender and just pounce it all out. Pretty much how I put on my foundation in every video, so I just kind of speed through it. But I do drag it onto my ears, down my neck, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. I do try to match my color as best as possible, but especially with drugstore foundations, it's harder because you can't swatch them and test them out in the store. But this is my exact shade. I just love to do this to make sure my ears aren't bright white. And then where I need a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to put a little bit more and blend it out some more. And I apologize if you can hear thunder and rain in the background. It is storming like crazy right now. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm blending light and medium together, and I'm just going to use this to conceal and highlight. As always, I am wrapping it around my nose because I have a lot of redness around my nose. A lot of women get that, and I just want to cover it because I don't like it at all. And I'm just using the other side of my beauty blender to blend all of that out, and then I'll take the side that I use for my foundation and buff around the edges to blend it even more, so that it's not like really light where the concealer is and then really dark where the foundation is, because they are different shades obviously. So that's just a little tip to help it blend out even better. Just take that other end that you use for your foundation and pounce it in there. And then I'm going to blend out the nose and the lip and the chin. This is where I highlight my skin, and it also helps cover any kind of redness. Now I'm going in with my RCMA No Color Powder, just dipping my beauty blender in there and coating under my eyes. I do a large coat of that under my eyes, and then I just dab it on my nose and lip and chin. I leave that on for a little bit, about a minute. I put on my eyebrows while I put it on, but I sped it up really quickly in the video, so you can't tell, but about a minute and a half is how long it took me to put on my brows. Now I'm going back to my eyes, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going into Milk Chocolate first, and I'm going to use this pencil brush. This is by MAC. I am just going to go back and forth and really smoke it out, dragging it down ever so slightly as I do that. And then I'm going to grab Cherry Cordial, which was that deep red that we put in the outer V and the crease, and I'm going to go over top of the milk chocolate just to deepen it and incorporate the red as well. I don't bring the shade down as far as I do milk chocolate. Now I'm going into my favorite shade in this palette. It's called Marzipan, and I am going to highlight my inner corners with that. Now I'm going to bronze my face. I'm using my Cargo bronzer. This can be found at Kohl's. I don't use it very often, but I do like it, and this is just called the Big Bronzer. It doesn't have a shade or anything. And I'm using my Too Faced Mr. Right brush, and I'm not even contouring. I'm just bronzing up the cheeks and the forehead just to give it some life and color. It wasn't as dark as I'm used to with like my Lorac bronzer, so I had to go over it on my cheeks a couple of times and blend it out some, but it worked. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is in the shade Apricot in the middle. I love this shade. It is so basic and so necessary for your collection, I swear. Then I'm going into my Wet n Wild highlighter. This is called Boozy Brunch, and it is a beautiful golden shade, but it actually has some pink reflex in it too. Just really pretty. So this is like my second time using it, my first time using it on camera. It is so cheap and is actually a really good highlighter. So if you see it, pick it up. It took me a little while to find it, but I found it and I love it. And I'm actually just going to use light amounts on my chin and on my forehead and down my nose as well. Now I'm going to curl my lashes using my Tweezerman lash curler, and then going in with my MAC Gigablack Lash Extended Play Mascara, I'm going to coat my lashes. I love this wand because it is so small and it coats every lash just perfectly. It doesn't clump at all, and you can really get into the corners of the eyes. This is a really good mascara if you're not going to put falsies on, but I put falsies on pretty much every time, every day. But this is a really good lower lash line mascara, and that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys today. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to show you on one eye because the other eye was not in focus when I did it. But at least you can see how long those lower lashes get using this little teeny wand. So cute. Now I'm going to use my Ardel Wispies in the number 601. They are so beautiful and so inexpensive. Probably my favorite lashes at the moment. I love them. They're not too dramatic, super easy to apply. And then I'm going to line my lips with MAC lip liner in the shade Strip Down. And then I'm going to use my MAC lipstick in the shade Till Tomorrow. I really love this combo, and it's a nude that complements my skin tone. I don't like really light nudes, but I did want it to be glossy, so I'm using my Buxom White Russian lip gloss on top, and that is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah!